Hello, Imogen here, and I shall be your guide through the Steam NextFest for October 2024. I'm going to be playing a smattering of metroidvania demos, as I do pretty much every NextFest. Not as many this year because I am not well and I just don't have the energy, but I will try and get through as many as I can that take my fancy. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully you'll stick with me for the series. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's get cracking. I'm old. And one of the fun things about being old is that I remember, and still have, my original Nintendo Game Boy. And there are literally only two things about this game that caught my eye. Firstly, it's a metroidvania. Surprise, surprise. But secondly, it looks like a Game Boy game. It's got the green and black, or very dark green, colour palette. I know nothing about this game short of those two things and that it's something Dracula related, because that's a clue in the title. So let's give this a go and see if we actually enjoy it as well. The year of our Lord 1444. After suffering a dreadful loss in the Battle of Zlatitsa even, the Crusade Alliance gladly signs the peace treaty offered by the Ottoman Turks. Zlatitsa. Yeah, I don't know why I went for Zlatitsa. Anyway, to guarantee the treaty, the Lord of Wallachia must send two of his sons, Vlad Dracula and his brother Radu, as prisoners to the Ottoman court. Is this based on historical fact? More games? Controls? Stars. Okay. So we've got X to attack. Or square to attack. We've got X to jump. Circle is nothing. Triangle is nothing. Nothing on any of the buttons. We've got D-pad movement as well. I guess we're going into the first dungeon. No. Yeah, this is very Castlevania-esque so far, but yeah, the vibe is very. We don't have a crouching attack, it seems. No. Oh, that transition is a bit ropey. Oh. Okay. Ammo. Yeah, so you one shot them and they. I don't know. That transition definitely needs some work. It needs an effect or something. It feels like they're supposed to have more animation than they do. Oh, you didn't die. So far, this is very. See, I thought they were just going for the Game Boy color palettes. But I fear we may actually have a little bit too much of the. of the game by actual feel. You know, the simplicity. Yeah, the combat is very basic. This feels more like a retro. No. What is with that sound effects? Oh my, all the way back at the start of the level. I am. The look is great. I like the look, but I am incredibly unimpressed by the gameplay. This feels very bland, very basic. I was hoping that you were taking the aesthetic and doing something interesting with it, but instead we have this very stiff and static. Okay, impressions, not great. I just want to go and check the store page again. Story of Vlad Dracula starts in a dark dungeon under the castle of Egregor, surrounded by horror, death and medieval torture. A retro CLASSICvania where you get to be Dracula. I see. So somebody has tagged this as Souls-like, linear, and Metroidvania. The trouble is, I just searched for the Metroidvania tag, which is why this came up. This looks like it's going to be a classic, quote-unquote. Yeah, this is just a Castlevania game with a Dracula skin. So you get to play as Dracula. I love the aesthetic, but I'm not interested in the gameplay. That doesn't mean that the gameplay is bad. It just means that it's not what I was after. You know, a Metroidvania, which is what I found it through tag-wise, a Metroidvania with this aesthetic and more interesting combat and abilities and exploration, that'd be cool. But as it is, this is a linear Dungeon 1, Dungeon 2, Dungeon 3. It's a linear score attack. Well, no, it's not a score attack game, but it's a Classicvania. You know, it's a side-scrolling 2D pixel art platformer with a retro Game Boy aesthetic. If you like the old school Castlevania games, you might like this. I'm not a massive fan of them. Realistically, it's not my cup of tea. So I'm not actually going to play any more of this. Not because I think it's bad, but because I feel it has been misrepresented by Steam tags and it's not what I'm interested in. As I said, repeating, it's not bad, it feels fine, I like the aesthetic, I like the music, it's clearly going for a certain thing, it's just not the thing I thought it was going to be based on when I downloaded the demo based on the tags. Get rid of the Metroidvania tag, it's clearly not a Metroidvania, it's a Classicvania. If you like those, try it. Let me know, is it a good one? I'm not interested, but I wish the developer well. Thanks very much for watching, stay safe, stay fabulous folks, onwards to the next demo, which I hope is accurately tagged as a Metroidvania. Cheerio! Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live, and until next time, Cheerio.